Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Kuntz, and this is my instructional tutorial for Kahoot. I chose Kahoot as a resource because it's web-based, it is not device-specific, it works in any browser, and it is free. The way you access Kahoot is to go to their address, kahoot.com, and once there you can see that you can sign up for free. You can sign up as an educator, and by signing up, you simply sign up underneath your email address and it will create an account for you. You can select, I want to use it as a teacher, at work, as a student, socially. You can sign up with your Gmail account, you can sign up with Microsoft or any other email, which is very nice. And once you do that, you simply just log in all of your information. You can use the account you're already logged into, or you can use another account. Once you've created an account and are logged in, you can see here on the Kahoot homepage that there are different buttons: Discover, Kahoots, Reports. You can upgrade, you can create a new one, and there are some settings and help buttons. On this screen are several of the trending Kahoots. Kahoots are simply a quiz created to ask information. I chose Kahoot because it's a resource I use for quizzes. This particular resource I use to quiz students either formally or informally. My purpose for using Kahoot is to give a quick review to my students or to give an actual quiz. My intended audience, again, is my students. In Kahoot, you can search for Kahoot about anything. You can search here, and you can find Kahoots that perhaps you would like to use that have already been created. Again, you can search through those that are located on the front screen, or at any time, no matter where you're at, you can choose this Discover button and it will bring you to this search screen. If you select the Kahoots button, this will list all of the Kahoots quizzes that you have already created. So my Kahoots that have been created are listed here. I can simply scroll through my list and see what they are. I can play them. I can see when it was created, how many times we've played, and I can edit those things as well. I can also search the quizzes that I've created and search by name, and those quizzes will come up. The quizzes are multiple choice quizzes, and the students log in using a device. When you are creating your quizzes, you simply type in your questions and the possible answers, and you select which question is correct. You can also select the amount of time that you would like each question to show, and you can always preview your quizzes and play them at any time. When we choose to play the quiz, then the screen will show up and it will give you a play code. You can choose the classic version, or you can do teams versus teams there in your classroom, and that's really handy as an educator because some classrooms do not have a one-to-one ratio for devices, and so this is important. So I usually play in select or classic mode, and by doing this, my students actually can log in using their actual name, and then I can then use this as a real grade if I would like to. The way they log in is they simply log in using this code, and then once the players are logged in, you can begin your Kahoot. One nice feature in Kahoot is if someone has listed a name that you are not happy with, you can simply click on that name and you can delete it if someone's used a naughty nickname or is in the quiz when you do not want them to be in the quiz. As you can see, I've logged in here. I'm pretending that I'm Matt C. And you simply click Start. Once you've started, there's background music. You can select full screen. The question will show up, and then you simply have time to answer your questions. So you can see here that the timer, my questions are 60 seconds long. They can then choose who or which answer that they would like. On their device, they simply have red, blue, gold, and green as their options, and they simply select their option, and then they can see how they do on the quiz. Once the students have selected the answers, once everyone's answer is in, and that's however many players are playing, it will show the results like this. It shows you which one is correct and how many students answered that, and then you can choose next. At the end of the quiz, it will show you the podium, who got first place, and then the student also sees what place they received, and you can then get their results. The nice part about the results are that you can save the results. You can show feedback, meaning the kids can say, I liked this quiz, I didn't, I learned something, I would recommend it. And then you can, from here, save the results where you can directly download to your computer. You can save those to your Google Drive, which is really nice in the case if you're using this as an actual quiz. You can play it again, or you can go to a new game. The two standards covered in this resource are 2B, model and promote the frequent and effective use of technology for learning, and 5C, promote and model responsible social interactions related to the use of technology and information. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial about Kahoot. Thank you for watching.